Good morning, afternoon, or evening, and welcome to the Apex Slidejob podcast. My name is Fearson, and with me I have my good friend Isaac. Isaac, how are you?
I'm doing all right. Getting excited for this next upcoming season for racing.
Oh yeah. Now we've had some racing, quite a bit of racing throughout the pandemic. Lots of schedules getting shifted around.
Yeah, no, I'm glad that it's looking like we're gonna get back into better shape this year here. But yeah, no, last year was a bumpy ride, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. But with that, we are gonna go through the new schedule for the 2021 NASCAR Cup Series, Xfinity Series, and Camping World Truck Series. So, starting off with February 9th, we will be having the Clash at Daytona. It does not say how many laps are going to be at this race, but last year's was 75 laps, so you can probably assume this one will be too. Then
hmm
February 11th, we will have the duels at Daytona, 60 laps each.
It's looking like all three of those races are gonna be on Fox Sports 1 if you want to tune in,
Yep.
and always on Motor Racing Network.
And then on Valentine's Day, we will have the Daytona 500, 200 laps. And that'll be on just the normal Fox channel. February 21st,
Yep.
we will have the road course at Daytona. And that'll be replacing Auto Club because they wanted to switch up the schedule because they didn't want to race in California with the pandemic currently going on.
hmm
And then to end off February, they'll also be racing down in Florida at Homestead for the 400-mile
That's gonna be a
race.
big change.
Yeah.
Not having Homestead Miami ending off the season.
Yeah. Moving down to March 7th, they'll be at Las Vegas Motor Speedway for the 400.5-mile race. March 14th, they'll be at Phoenix. Then March 21st, they'll be at Atlanta. And we have a special event March 28th, the dirt race at Bristol Motor Speedway.
Not too many people are looking forward to that race. Well, I mean, they're interested, but like not really many people have high hopes for this. But I'm really hoping that this turns out pretty good.
Yeah, same here. It's definitely going to be a very interesting race to watch. Um,
hmm
something
I
something
have
new.
just so many questions for that race.
Yeah,
Like
and
I'm
then
wondering if Goodyear's going to be turning out a new tire, or
yeah, will we see dirt tires from Goodyear, or will they be running asphalt tires on the dirt? Will they pull out some Hoosier tires? Definitely not, but you never know.
I wouldn't mind that. A little change up in the tire, and that also has to be announced for laps. At the beginning of when I remember when they first released it, they said 500 laps, but
Yeah, that's what was first announced. Now it's looking like probably 300 or 400.
it's going to be a long dirt race. But I think it should be fun. So.
Yeah. Moving on to April 10th will be at Martinsville for 500 laps. April 18th will be Richmond. April 25th will be Talladega, and that'll be 188 laps for 500 miles. Then we'll move down to May. May 2nd, we'll have Kansas. May 9th will be Darlington. May 16th will be Dover. And then May 23rd, they'll be at COTA, aka the Circuit of Americas in Texas. That's a new event.
hmm
Then May 30th, we'll have the Coca-Cola 600 at Charlotte.
The longest race on the schedule right there.
Yep, 600 miles, 400 laps.
One race for the fans. Need to buckle down on that one too. But
Yeah.
should be fun though. Should be fun.
hmm
Just like every year.
June 6th, they'll be going to Sonoma in California. June 13th, they'll be at Texas Motor Speedway for the All-Star race. Definitely change for the All-Star race. Last year they had it at Bristol. This year they're having it at Texas. So kind of switching it up where they're having the All-Star race at. But now on to...
I got some questions later on in the year about that race, but I'll wait for that question though.
All right.
Actually, wait. The question is, do we think that Kyle Larson's going to be hitting that All-Star race?
Yeah.
You think he is?
I think he is.
I think he is too, but I don't know.
We'll have to see.
It's definitely a hot topic. That's definitely going to be a hot topic, but
Yep.
I'm curious what NASCAR is going to do.
Mm-hmm.
If they're going to let him race in the All-Star race, or if they're going to not, or whatever. Who knows? But yeah, no, I think we can get more in depth coming that podcast coming out for that race there. So
Yep. Mm-hmm.
just something to keep in mind right there.
Next, we move on to June 20th. They'll be at the Nashville Super Speedway in Tennessee. Another new track on the schedule. June 26th, they'll be at Pocono, and then June 27th, they'll also be at Pocono for the doubleheader they're having there for the second year in a row.
The doubleheader Pocono race.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know why they do that? I honestly don't even know why.
I don't know why either. During the pandemic, it seemed like they were just like, yep, let's do doubleheader here. And then now they're like, okay, yep, like we're going to make that a permanent thing on the schedule. So there we go. Slap that on there. Yep.
Might as well, I guess. If it had good ratings, might as well keep it.
You know, it's better than one triangular NASCAR race. 2 triangular NASCAR races in a row.
Oh, man. All right.
Then we move on to July 4th, Independence Day, which will be at Road America in Wisconsin. New track on the schedule for the Cup Series.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll jump down to July 11th. They'll be at Atlanta Motor Speedway for the second time. Then July 18th, they'll be at New Hampshire. And then we move into August. August 8th, they'll be at the Watkins Glen International in New York. Then August 15th, they'll be at the
another big race here.
Yep, another big new race for the Cup Series, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Road Course. That'll definitely be another interesting race to watch, especially if they don't get to practice there first.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's definitely going to be interesting. I mean, with all these road courses, I think that most of the drivers are going to get a little more experience hitting those corners and all that, the braking and all that. So it's going to be interesting later on in the season. I mean, this is August 15th. They're going to have a couple races under their belt on road courses. So it's going to be interesting, especially with this new opening of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway road course. So should be a pretty interesting race, I'm thinking there. So
Definitely. From there, we move on to August 22nd for Michigan. Then we go down to August 28th for the Coke Zero Sugar 400 at Daytona, second Daytona race. Or, well, yeah, second Daytona race. And then we move on to September for the playoffs. First playoff race will be September 5th at Darlington. Then September 11th will be the second playoff race at Richmond. Then they'll be racing September 18th at Bristol. That'll be a normal Bristol race, not with dirt.
Yeah, not with the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
Night race too.
Yeah, night race, 500 laps. That'll be fun to watch.
And that's the cutoff of the round of 16. So.
Yep. Then we move on to the round of...
That's going to have some hot heads. That's going to have some big hot heads.
Oh, yeah, everyone battling it out to make the top 12 at Bristol.
There's not going to be any tempers.
Nope, not at all. Not at all. You never know. I mean, you may have Kevin Harvick spin out on the last lap again. You know.
Yeah, you never know.
Moving on to September 26th for the round of 12 races, we got Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Then moving into October, we've got Talladega. And then on the October 10th, we've got the Charlotte Roval, the annual Roval race.
Right in the middle of playoffs.
Yep, and that's where they will decide who will go into the round of 8.
That should be. I mean, I kind of like that. I'm not gonna lie. I like how they implemented the Roval into the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't think some fans like it. I mean, others might like it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It makes it pretty. It makes a road race, which I don't think. Well, I don't know too much, but I don't know if most NASCAR fans like those road courses too much. But I mean, in the playoffs, I mean, it's going to play a bigger factor, so it could get interesting later on. So
Yeah, I was for one normally not a big fan of NASCAR doing road course races, but the more and more they do them, the more I appreciate them. So this one is definitely cool to see in the playoffs now.
yeah, no, I'm a bigger fan of those Roval courses more than the road.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I mean they do go back into their like normal like with those big bank turns and all that, but
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, no, getting back into the road course is pretty interesting too. I mean, even I remember last year when they were doing those when they did that one rain. What was it? The rain that one rain race was in Charlotte, wasn't it? Can't
Um.
remember, but that was an interesting race for sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh no,
But
yeah,
yeah,
the
no,
rain road course in the rain, that was Road America for the Xfinity, I
that was
think.
Road America.
Yep, for the Xfinity.
Xfinity, yeah, no, that made an interesting NASCAR race. I hope they implement or not. I mean, you can't implement rain, but
Yeah.
I'm kind of hoping to see more rain road courses for the NASCAR. I mean, I know it's dangerous and all that, but it was really
Yeah.
interesting to watch. That's for
Mm-hmm.
sure.
Yeah. But yeah, moving on to the round of 8, October 17th will be Texas Motor Speedway for the second time. October 24th will be Kansas for the second time. And October 31st, Halloween night, we've got Martinsville. More
I'm
like
not too big
Spooksville
of a fan of the
Speedway.
Martinsville Spooks. Still, yeah,
Spooksville Speedway.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not too big of a fan of Martinsville being a cutoff race, and my reasoning behind that is that track look. I mean, more often than not, is impossibly hard to pass on, and I don't.
Yeah.
I
We
mean,
already
I
have
wouldn't
Bristol
mind
as
it too
one
much. I
short.
guess it was in the middle.
Yeah, like we already have Bristol as
Hmm.
one short cutoff track, so I don't know why we have two short courses. Short courses. Dang it.
Short tracks.
Short tracks.
No, you're fine. It's all fine.
Two short tracks
I,
as the
I,
cutoff races just doesn't make sense to me, basically.
yeah, I wouldn't even know what I would change that with. If it would be Kansas or if it would be Texas. But
Hmm.
I can say for me personally, I'm not too big of a fan of the Martinsville
Yeah,
cutoff race. But
like I would put Martinsville in between those
you know,
two
some of you guys might be. I don't know, but
and have either Texas or Kansas be the cutoff. But that's just me.
yeah,
So,
yeah. No, these are all just personal opinions.
yep.
Don't begin too upset. It's just
But yeah, from there we move on to the final race, which will be at Phoenix on November 7th, where they will decide the champion of the Cup Series.
I'm a pretty big fan of Phoenix instead of Homestead, to be honest.
Hmm. Yeah, I like Phoenix as
Just
as the last race better, in my opinion.
just a shorter track. I like short. I like the short tracks.
Hmm.
Just more. I feel like there's just more in play compared to larger tracks. I mean, yeah, there's drafting and all that, but
Hmm.
with these shorter tracks, I just like the amount of passing. You got to try and go in between lap traffic that
Yeah.
can't just get away from you. You got to actually plan your moves, and it's kind of one reason why I'm more of a dirt fan. But
Mhm.
I can't wait to see the championship for duke it out in the Phoenix Raceway. So
Yeah.
that should be fun.
Moving on to the Xfinity Series schedule. February 13th, we'll have the Daytona race for them, 120 laps. Moving on to February 20th, we will have the road course for the Xfinity Series at Daytona. And then February 27th, they'll be at Homestead. Moving to March, we've got the Las Vegas race on March 6th, the Phoenix race on March 13th, and the Atlanta race on March 20th. April, we've got the Martinsville race on April 9th and the Talladega race on April 24th. Moving to May, they've got Darlington on May 8th, Dover on May 15th, Circuit of Americas in Texas on May 22nd, and Charlotte Motor Speedway on May 29th. I don't believe they've raced at COTA either. That's new for them as well, right?
I do not know, to be honest.
I think
If
it
it's
might
new
be,
for
but I'm not
NASCAR, I
sure.
wouldn't be surprised
Yeah, I know
if
it's
it's
new for
new
the
for
Cup
NASCAR.
Series.
I think it would be. Yeah, no. If it's new for Cup, I would be guessing it's new for Xfinity, but I could be wrong with that.
Yeah. Moving down to June 5th, we got Mid-Ohio Sports Course. June 12th, we got Texas. June 19th, they'll also be running at Nashville Superspeedway, which I'm pretty sure is new for them as well. And then June 27th,
Mm-hmm.
Pocono.
Not doing a double header.
Nope, not for the Xfinity Series.
Man.
Moving
All
down to
right.
July, we've got Road America, which is not new for the Xfinity Series. Then we got July
Mm-hmm.
10th, we got Atlanta, and July 17th, New Hampshire. Then we go to August. August 7th is Watkins Glen. August 14th is Indianapolis Road Course. I think that's new for them as well.
Yeah, I think so too.
Mm-hmm. August 21st, Michigan, and August 27th, their second race at Daytona. September 4th, we've got Darlington. September 11th, we've got Richmond. And September 17th, we've got Bristol. And then we move on to the playoffs, round of 12. September 25th is Las Vegas. And moving on to October, October 2nd is Talladega. And October 9th is the Charlotte Roval. Moving to the playoffs, round of 8. October 16th is Texas. October 23rd is Kansas. And October 30th is Martinsville. And for November, moving on to the round of 4 championship race, will be also at Phoenix.
So another pretty good schedule I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Again, definitely will be interesting. Again, another interesting playoff round here, but
Yeah.
and then also the Mid Ohio Sports Car Course. Did they ever do that before, or is that new?
I think they've done that before. Pretty sure.
They have.
But yeah, going on to the Camping World Truck Series. February 12th will be the Daytona race for them. And then February 19th will be the Daytona Road Course race for them. Down to March, we've got March 5th, the Las Vegas race. March 20th, the Atlanta race. And March 27th, their Bristol race. April 17th is Richmond.
On dirt.
Oh, yeah, it is on dirt. I forgot about that. They are racing the dirt Bristol as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
134 laps.
Bristol on dirt, yeah. Yeah, 201 miles for them. So, yeah, the Cup race should be like 300 or 400 miles then.
Something too.
Yeah, April 17th, we've got Richmond. Moving down to May 1st will be Kansas, May 7th will be Darlington, May 22nd will be Coda, and May 28th will be Charlotte. Moving down to June 12th will be Texas, June 18th is Nashville Superspeedway, June 26th is Pocono, one race, not two. July, they will be racing at Knoxville Raceway on July 9th. New race for
I'm
them.
excited for that one. I'm excited for that one.
Yep, that is going to be a nice race to watch.
Yep, they got 2 dirt races, and they aren't going to be returning to Eldora this year. So
Yep, they're replacing
they'll
Eldora
be
with
racing dirt,
Knoxville.
but not. Yep, they're going to go to dirt, but are going 2 dirt races, but they ain't going to be returning to the one that they're probably more used to. So I think it's going to be a pretty fun NASCAR Cup or not NASCAR Cup, NASCAR Camping World Truck Series
Yeah.
schedule with at least 2 dirt races. Because again, I'm a big dirt fan, so that's really nice to see NASCAR going more dirt and that to
Road
their
course. Yeah,
mix
more
there,
dirt and road course.
and road courses too. Yeah, so definitely gonna be an interesting season this year.
Yes. Moving on to August 7th, we got Watkins Glen, and that will be the last race before the playoffs. Starting the playoffs, round of 10, August 20th will be the Worldwide Technology Raceway. Moving on to September 5th will be the Canadian Tire Motorsport Park, and September 16th will be Bristol on asphalt.
Oh, they're racing in Canada.
Yep.
Is that the only that's got to be the only NASCAR race this year in Canada, right?
Yep. Truck Series is the only ones who go to Canada.
It's gonna be interesting because I don't know if the borders are open yet.
Yeah. Luckily, they got till September to open, but
Yeah, but I'm kind of interested about that if they're what's gonna happen there.
yeah.
I mean, if the borders are open, I mean,
Yeah. All
that'll be a
thing
good
is
race.
all of the entire schedule could change within a day or two just because of COVID, but
Yeah.
just because of the pandemic. But yeah.
Yep.
Moving on to the round of 8, September 24th will be Las Vegas. And then October 2nd will be Talladega, and October 30th will be Martinsville. And then November 5th, we'll have the championship race at Phoenix.
Definitely going to be an interesting schedule for all 3, that's for sure.
Yep, lots of new races, dirt and road course races for the NASCAR series.
So yeah, I do like how NASCAR tries to change up stuff. I mean, even if it works or doesn't, but
Yeah.
this year is going to be a big change from what I'm seeing. So
Yep, got
should
lots of
be
new tracks.
pretty good season. Adding dirt to the Cup Series. I mean, when was the last time you heard about that?
Not in a long time.
Oh, that should be a very fantastic. Yes, I'm not.
Yeah, seeing the ARCA series on dirt is pretty cool. So it's going to be very interesting to see a lot more and a lot faster NASCARs on dirt on Bristol.
Oh yeah. And then the Truck Series, switching up from Eldora to Knoxville should be pretty fun.
Yeah.
You got all those road courses, and of course the same courses of always, but it's gonna be an interesting year, that's for sure.
Yep, definitely. So I think that's where we're gonna leave out the podcast. My name's Fearson, and with me is my good friend Isaac.
Name's Isaac.
And I don't have any words for an outro, so stay grooving.
Stay grooving. I like that.
See you guys.
See ya.